everyone. So for those watching at home, we are doing live here today. And I'm not alone, of course. I'll be the host of the day, but of course, every host needs a guest. So I have my very first guests right here, sitting. Don't be like prisoners, guys. So these are the FR9 students. Okay, so say hi to the cam. Alright, so for today's podcast, have you guys ever done a podcast before? No. No, okay. Have you ever watched a podcast before? Yes. Alright. So you would know some popular local podcasts or international? Daddy, okay. Both of them? Okay, alright. So at least you know how we usually do it, right? Okay, cool. So basically what we're going to do today is just have a chat. Okay, this is just like classroom experience, but everyone can watch what we do in the class. Alright, and it's not gonna be something too unfamiliar for you because it's something we've been talking about for the last few weeks. Yeah, in fact, you just did a quiz about it. So today we'll still be talking about food on our podcast. Alright? What kind of food? No, we're not gonna talk about the mac and cheese or a fried cat? Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about that kind of food. We're talking about actual food today. Alright, and our topic today is about exotic and iconic food. Alright, so it's not the gross ones. So you don't need to worry about that. Now, first things first. Probably I'll ask you guys one by one. And you can tell me what kind of iconic food do you know? Alright. For example, pizza. Right. Pizza is iconic because it kind of represents a country in itself, right? So if you hear pizza, what country do you? Italy. Good. So simply from food, we can connect it with a country. Okay, so Naira, let's start with you. What iconic food do you know about?
Like, who doesn't know about sushi?
Sushi. Okay. And it is iconic because?
It is from Japan, although it's not fully originated from Japan.
Okay. Alright, right. But when you hear sushi?
Yeah, you will think of...
You will think of Japan. Okay, good. And these days we can find sushi pretty much everywhere, right? Yeah, it's in...
many variations of sushi.
True. Okay. So it's a very popular dish. Sushi and Japan. Amanda, what's another example of it?
Just our country, rendang.
Rendang, okay. Rendang and Indonesia. Okay, so when everyone hears rendang, they think of Indonesia. Okay, or at least they know rendang. Okay, Jacob.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. And?
I don't know. I think
The country?
the country is Italy.
Italy. Okay, spaghetti and Italy, yeah. It's represented a lot in movies too, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, Ryan?
Another one from our country, Indomie.
Indomie. For sure. Alright, Indomie and Indonesia, yeah. It's worldwide as well, yeah. Even in Africa?
Yeah.
Right.
People enjoy it everywhere.
Yeah. So it's a very universal food nowadays. Okay. Daniel?
Dim sum.
Dim sum. From?
China.
From China, yes. Like even like for us, dim sum is like local food now.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's like everywhere, even across the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name the brand. We're not sponsored. Okay, so yeah, it's over there. Okay, so that's some examples of iconic food from all countries. And by iconic, it means that it's popular, right? It's almost everywhere. Like sushi, we know it's everywhere. What else? Spaghetti, yeah, pretty much everywhere. Dim sum, yeah, it's everywhere. Even Indomie and rendang, so it's everywhere. Although different prices, of course. Okay, so now I want to split you guys in two categories, right? but feel free to choose which one. So either you agree or disagree. Yeah, simply put. So I'm going to make statements about food, and you can disagree or agree with the statement that I have. Okay? Let's start with the first one. Iconic food. Everyone knows cakes. Yep. So it's an iconic food. When do we usually have cakes?
Birthdays.
Birthdays.
Or any special occasions.
Or any special occasions. Okay. So we know that we usually order or have cakes when there's party or celebrations. Now, my first statement is actually related to that. So, do you agree or disagree that we can only have cakes when we have celebrations?
Disagree.
I disagree.
No. Disagree.
Disagree. All right, Daniel, why?
Because it's a cake. I mean, it's not a sucker food.
Okay.
Anytime you want.
Okay.
During in the street light, you see sunset. It's good to consume a cake.
All right. Okay. So enjoying the sunset
Enjoying sunset with cakes.
with cakes. Okay, interesting. Naira, why?
I mean, like maybe some cakes could be labeled as wedding cake or birthday cake,
Mhm.
but I think like it doesn't mean when you eat the cake, like you mean you are having a birthday, right?
Mhm.
Or you are having a wedding just by eating some ordinary cakes.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
It's not a big problem to eat cake in like daily life.
Okay. So there are some cakes especially for those celebrations, but otherwise it's okay to eat the other cakes. Okay. Amanda?
It's just cakes. You can eat it whenever you like, whenever you want, anytime, anywhere. Maybe
Sounds
in
like
your
an
bed. Is it?
Sounds convincing. Okay. All right. So when would you eat a cake?
Anytime, I guess.
So at home.
Yes, even
When
I have
you
a
chill.
cake at home.
You do? Okay. So you just eat it when you have nothing to do. Okay.
If I don't have any food, I will eat cake.
Okay, that's the snack for you at home. Okay. Jacob?
I think you can eat it like every time.
Okay.
So, but for me, cake contains a lot of sugar, so it's not really good for daily basis consumption. So
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So just occasional
Yeah.
snack. Yeah. All right. You, Ryan?
well, just why not? You can eat it at like any time you want. And like they sell cake everywhere. You can
True.
easily find them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just why not?
All right. So they're everywhere for a reason, yeah, because you can enjoy them anywhere, anytime. Okay, nice. So everyone disagrees that cakes are only for celebratory events or occasions. Second one. As Indonesians, we have many different flavors and spices, right? And we're pretty known as a country with a lot of spicy food, right? Do you guys like spicy food?
Of course.
Not much.
I'm a big fan.
I'm
Really,
I'm a
really.
big fan of spicy food, but I can handle spice.
Okay. Oh, the too spicy.
Yeah.
You can handle it. Okay. You guys?
I'm okay with it.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
really, really love it.
All right. Right. Now you also know that in some probably in YouTube videos, other YouTube videos, you see people doing challenges, eating like super spicy food and stuff. Yeah. Even like eating the most spicy food. Now, do you agree or disagree that eating food that is too spicy is not a nice way of enjoying food? Agree? Okay. Let's start with you, Ryan.
It's like torture.
okay.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Oh, it's like torture. Okay. Have you ever watched?
I have, you know, that
Video.
Boykun.
Yeah.
Just watch his videos. He looks like he's struggling. Like
Yeah. Struggling on cam. All right. So you see it as a torture. Yeah. Like, why would you do something like that? Okay. Amanda.
Food have to be enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't be too spicy to do food.
Okay.
It's gonna torture your body.
All right. It's meant to be nutritious. Yeah, not torturing. Okay, Jacob.
I think there's people that enjoy their food with spicy, extra spicy or something, and there's some of them that enjoy the original taste. So I think, yeah,
Okay.
not all people would.
Not
Yeah.
all people would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Okay, especially on cam. All right, Naira.
I mean, like you said before, spicy could be healthy for some part of our body, but if it's too much, I guess not only because the spiciness is overwhelming to yourself, but I mean, like it could burn your skin, you know. Especially if you know the aftermath after you eat spicy food, you can feel the burn in your stomach.
You'll spend an hour in the toilet afterwards. Okay, so it's not good as well for your body, yeah, and your digestion.
Yes.
Okay, Daniel.
I mean, if you eat really spicy food, your body will sweat so much, right? How can you enjoy it when you are sweating?
True.
When you are crying, it's just not,
Alright.
it's not my way to eat.
Yeah, sweat, your tears, not your blood. Blood, sweat, tears. Okay, so we all agree then, yeah, it's not a way to enjoy food if it's way too spicy. Okay, another one. I'm sure you all know French fries. Yeah, it's another iconic food. It's everywhere as well. How do you usually eat French fries?
Dipping in the sauce and just straight up eating it.
Alright, dip it in the sauce, then eat it.
I prefer mayo than sauce.
You prefer mayo? Okay, then sauce.
I prefer with nothing.
Okay, just plain French fries, okay.
I also prefer mayo.
Mayo,
Sometimes plain, sometimes dip it.
sometimes plain, sometimes dip it in
The sauce.
sauce. Okay, right. Interestingly so, because my statement is something debatable for people in the Western countries. Okay?
Eating it with rice.
Nope. Not that hardcore. So,
Definitely do that.
according to people in the West, they consider eating French fries with mayo is wrong.
It's really wrong.
Yes. So they only think that French fries should be with tomato, yeah, ketchup, or chili sauce. That's it. So no mayo. Okay. So that means from this side, I already know who agrees and disagrees. All right. French fries should not or must not be eaten with mayo. All right. So I know that you disagree, of course. But do you guys agree? We shouldn't eat it with mayo.
Only with
That's
sauce.
optional, right? So it's not agree or disagree, but it's just preference.
Preference. Okay. Have you ever tried French fries with mayo?
Yeah.
Mhm. What do you think?
I don't really like it because it tastes like so heavy. You know, mayo contains a lot of oil and egg, right? So
Yep.
it just makes my mouth feels like I'm eating a big meal.
Okay.
Not a snack.
I see. All right. It feels like a main course
Yeah.
instead of a side dish. Okay. Jacob, are you okay with French fries and mayo?
I think I disagree because from the healthy side,
Mm-hmm.
it's too much calories.
Mm-hmm.
With the French fries combined with the mayo sauce.
Okay.
So for me, it's a no. But there are people that like to use mayo sauce for the French fries.
All right. So in terms of the health, yeah, it's not really good to eat with mayo. Okay. Amanda?
For me, I don't really like mayo, so
Okay.
when I eat it, like it's bad. It's bad. It's
Alright.
just not good.
You're just not a fan of mayo.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So mayo with French fries. No. Let's go to the yes now. Naira.
I mean, let's just put the health terms aside, okay?
Mhm. Okay.
No, like the main reason. No, first of all, who invented that statement with mayo?
Yeah, maybe it's like one of those, internet people. The arguments, same like pineapples on pizzas, you know?
Oh yeah.
That kind of argument,
That's
yeah.
different.
But I mean, it's not worse than pineapple on pizza, you know.
That I agree, yeah. Pineapple on pizza, I don't
Dipping
know.
French fries on mayo is undoubtedly delicious for me.
Okay. So you prefer that over sauce.
Maybe because I don't really like the is it, this sauce like from where is it from? Yeah, one of the
The fast food restaurant.
fast food
Yeah.
restaurant.
Mhm.
Maybe I just don't like the sauce taste,
Okay.
and I prefer the mayo because somehow it matches the taste of the French fries.
I see. I see. Okay. Okay. So it's because of your experience with sauce previously. So mayo has become your preference.
Yes.
That's great. And you, Ryan?
I agree with Nyla because I also think that fries and mayo get along together.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's just my preference. If you don't agree, then okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So you see mayo, it really fits
Yeah.
French fries. Okay. Right, I mean, yeah, with this one, it's very subjective, right? So everyone has their own preference. Just like the, again, pineapple on pizza debate. Some people like it, some people don't. Okay, some people say it's wrong, but some people are okay with it. Just like the one that I told you last week, when I told you that cheese and chocolate,
Oh,
for us it makes sense, right? But for Western people, some of them they say it's weird because they don't have it. Right? Well, it makes sense if you make it make sense. So. That leads me to my final statement, which you can agree or disagree with. Indonesian food is better than Western food.
It's 50-50 for
Yeah.
me.
Okay, but you gotta agree or disagree with this one.
Perhaps 60% to Western.
Okay, so you disagree then
Yeah.
to the statement. Okay,
I think I disagree.
disagree.
I disagree.
Disagree. Disagree? Okay. Alright, everyone disagrees. Alright, let's start with you, Checo. Why? So you think Western is
Western.
better? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
why?
So I think Western is more simple food,
Okay.
and in myself, I really like the Western food because simple and the taste is not really bad,
Mhm.
and it's good.
Okay.
So, for example, I really like pastas,
Mm.
and
And then,
so compared it to Indonesian, maybe Indonesian is more like there's so much flavor in it, but I prefer the Western food.
okay. 'Cause it's simpler.
Simple.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Amanda.
The making process for Indonesian food is kinda complicated with the spices, everything, and sometimes it my own taste is not very good.
Okay, okay.
Especially the coconut milk. I don't really like
Oh,
coconut milk.
okay. So you don't like opor and stuff.
I like it, but not too much.
Okay,
Yes.
just a little bit.
So I prefer Western food,
Alright.
like steak.
Steak, alright. So something simple again, yeah. Not too complicated, not too flavorful.
Yes.
I should say. Okay. Alright, Naira.
Like, okay, don't judge me, but
Mhm.
not to mention I'm not particularly a fan of rendang itself.
Okay.
Like many people, yeah, like
Side eye. Well, why? What do you think of rendang?
I couldn't handle the. Maybe some people said is it's good because it has a rich taste, but I don't feel like I fancy something that too flavorful, like you said. I like something basically mostly plain.
Uh-huh.
Like even when I eat Indomie or meatballs or something, I didn't I didn't put any sauce or ketchup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just like it plain.
Wow. So you'll use the MSG?
MSG and nothing else.
Wow. Well, that's new.
Yes. So I prefer like sushi is basically almost like plain taste, right? Only with no, I don't eat wasabi, but
The soy
like
sauce.
this soy sauce, and I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's one of reason why I like Western food because it's not really has a complicated taste.
Mm.
I just like basic.
Okay. All right. So simple condiments, simple ingredients. Okay. And Daniel?
I mean, Indonesian foods are a lot of spicy.
Yep.
I don't really like the Padang food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of opor,
Mm.
of like paru or nasi kuning,
Yeah.
because it tastes more complex and feels like I'm not that into that.
Mm.
I like more simpler food,
Okay.
just like fish and chips. Fish and chips is simpler than
That's true. Yeah.
Mac and cheese too.
Yeah.
It's neutral taste and not that spicy. I don't like spicy food.
Oh yeah, you mentioned earlier. Yeah, you don't really like spicy food. Okay. Again, you prefer the simpler tastes and textures. Okay. And Ryan?
At this point, I feel like I'm just Americanized.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not saying like I don't like Indonesian food.
Uh-huh.
I do like both.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm the I eat anything kind of guy, but well, I do have like stuff I don't like in like Indonesian food, like paru and intestine and stuff like that.
Yep. So the insides of the animals.
Some
Okay.
like weird stuff like chicken,
Ah.
like chicken feet.
The chicken feet.
The imposter here. I like chickens.
You do?
No.
Oh, wow. Oh, you have
Chicken
unique taste.
Yeah, I do have weird taste.
Alright, so those kind of food you don't like, yeah. So Western food it is. Alright. Well, again, not to be judgmental, right? So everyone has their own preferences. It just happens that everyone here has the same preference of Western food due to its simplicity, I should say. Yeah, with less spice, less technique, probably. Yeah. And less flavor, probably. Probably just like either it's savory or just sweet or just salty, not too much. Okay then. Now, this is ironic because this is the last thing we would do in this podcast right now. So, I want you to be very local now. Alright, I want you to defy your preference to Western food now. And I want you to think or imagine that you were the ambassador of Indonesian culinary world, and you are invited to this congress or convention of culinary events worldwide, where you have to pick one Indonesian dish
That's hard.
to represent your country. Okay, we already mentioned it in the beginning about iconic food, right? You mentioned some already from Indonesia, like sushi from Japan as well, or spaghetti pizza from Italy. You mentioned some like rendang, or probably the instant noodle, our beloved Indomie. Right, I want you to pick one though, and it mustn't be the same. Right, so everyone should have different dish to represent their country. So if it's taken, you have to think of another food or drink or snacks. So I'm gonna let you pick any dish. Okay.
Who's first?
Okay, you can think about it first. Do you have something on mind?
Yeah.
Already? Okay. Right, let's start with you, Ryan. What food would you think would be best to represent our country?
What if Indomie?
Okay. You stick to your previous answer, yeah? Alright, you pick Indomie, our beloved instant noodle. Why?
I mean, it has like lots of like different flavors that actually represents like lots of dishes from our country. Like, instead of just bringing one dish, we can if you just bring one dish, there's like other dishes from Indonesia that is still really good, but it doesn't get representation if you just bring like a specific one.
Okay.
So Indomie has like lots of flavors, so you can just let people choose.
That's clever though. Alright, so with the variations of flavors, they can just pick one.
Yeah.
And it will represent the richness of our culinary world. Okay. Indomie. Nice. Daniel, what would you?
I think I'm gonna choose rib soup
Rib soup. Oh, right. Okay. Why?
because it's simple. This is has a clear soup. Westerners like clear soup, and ribs is one of the parts that Westerners like to consume, so they will like it for sure.
Okay, okay. So it's something that they would not be alien about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will be familiar with that. Okay, rib soup. Oh, nice choice. Okay, Chico.
I think gudeg.
Gudeg. Oh, alright. We're going Japanese now. Alright. Why?
For me, the taste is really incredible. So, the food is combined with eggs and the chicken, I think,
Okay.
and with something that comes from the Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
the special ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
and it really tastes incredible, and it's really good when you combine it.
Okay, alright. Gudeg. So yeah, if you guys are Westerners and you watch this podcast, that's a bit of insight of what gudeg is. So yeah, you can try it first and then see if you like it. It tastes a bit sweet though.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Right, so if you don't like sweet, you might not like it, but it's worth a try. So why not? Right, gudeg. Indomie, rib soup, gudeg. Naira.
Chendol.
Chendol.
Yeah.
Chendol, okay. Probably kindly explain to our audience who are from somewhere else
I don't know
what chendol is.
how to describe exactly, but chendol is like something small but many in a part of I don't know, we can say drink or something.
Isn't it made of coconut milk as well?
For
Yeah.
liquid.
Yeah.
But for I forgot the chendol itself made from what. But if you want to know the look of chendol, basically it's small and slightly green.
Like jelly, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
jelly, and it's of course chewy. And I mean, you probably will got what is it like a bit of disgust at first because like, oh, what is that thing in the drink?
Doesn't look too
trust
appealing.
me, the flavor is mamma mia.
Okay. Alright. So why would you think it will be best to represent our
I mean, it's one of the most iconic. What is that like? Yeah, like dessert or something. Especially with the what is it, the durian variation.
I would disagree, but okay.
Yeah, like the most dislike durian, but I would.
Alright, okay. So yeah, so basically chendol is a kind of drink. Would we put it in a drink or
Maybe
yeah.
the
Dessert probably,
the
yeah.
green thing, yeah.
Okay.
You can eat the green thing.
Alright, so yeah, it's kind of dessert from our country. It's green in color. It has a jelly-like texture, but with coconut milk, right? For the which you can slurp. Yeah, and how does it taste? Is it
Maybe for people who doesn't like sweets too much, maybe you probably doesn't get the feel of it because it's basically too sweet, but it's still enjoyable.
It's still enjoyable. Okay, nice. It does have brown sugar in it, right? Yeah. So it has a brown sugar as the sweetener. Makes it sweeter. Okay, nice. Chendol. Last one, Amanda.
Nasi uduk.
Nasi uduk. Okay.
It's
What is?
commonly for breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the taste is kind of mixed up with bihun, tempe, and tempe bacem. You can say.
Okay. All right.
And you can choose between tempe bacem, tahu, or the eggs one. But for me, it's the eggs for the best.
Okay.
It's the best.
Egg. All right. What kind of egg?
The semur one.
Okay. All right. Right. Dipped in what do you call it? Stew. Yeah.
Stew.
Yes, in stew soup. Okay. And why? Why would you recommend nasi uduk?
Because Indonesian is known as the rice country.
Okay, country of rice. Yeah.
So I recommend to nasi uduk.
Okay, so because in Indonesia, if you don't have rice, you don't eat.
Yes.
Right, so
I was just about to say that.
exactly. So
No
what would be
rice,
best to
no
represent our
life.
country? Rice, yeah, something with rice.
No rice, no life.
No rice, no life. That's the tagline. All right, so those are some iconic, I would say exotic as well, because probably like for our viewers who are from other countries, they might not get the idea yet of what it looks like or how it tastes, especially like chendol and budak, right? They might not have the, you know, the relevance, or reference about it with their own culinary options, right? So probably, we can try everything at once or one by one, and hopefully you like it. Yep. Okay, so I think the classes are dismissed, so we're going to end this podcast as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you have other ideas, recommendations of what food would be best to represent Indonesia, please let us know in the comments. And I would like to say thank you to you guys, FR9 students, for your suggestions and for participating in our first podcast. We'll have more podcasts with more students in the future, so thank you for being the first guest. Alright, see you next time.